In the weapon shop, Changhee was picking out a large sword, but as soon as he touched it, a powerful surge of electricity ran through him. He picked up another large sword, only to be sent flying by another electric shock. His name was Changhee, a hero who had just been summoned to this world. Because his exclusive equipment was a shield, he couldn't wield other weapons. After purchasing a set of armor, Changhee and his companion, Mayin, went outside the city to hunt monsters because he could only use the shield. Even the weakest monsters took a long time to defeat. Thankfully, his defense stats were very high, and the monsters' attacks had little effect on him. Changhee used his shield to absorb the remains of a balloon monster, successfully unlocking a new skill. By this time, it was already late in the day. Changhee bought a set of equipment for his companion, and then they went to the inn to eat. Mayin invited Changhee for a glass of red wine, but he refused. Changhee quickly fell asleep after returning to his room, but when he woke up, he found that all his belongings were gone. He knocked on Mayin's door, but was greeted by a group of soldiers who immediately arrested him. The king put Changhee on trial. Mayin claimed that Changhee had drunk too much, barged into her room, and attempted to assault her. Fortunately, she had managed to fight him off, and was protected by Jack. Jack said, "If it wasn't for Mayin insisting on having the king try him, I would have killed Changhee last night." Changhee realized he had been framed, as he noticed that Jack was wearing the exact armor he had bought. The soldiers presented evidence they had found in Changwen's room, and the other two heroes sided with Mayin.
マイン、でお前そんなこと、俺たち仲間じゃん。
Furious, Changhee erupted with tremendous energy, breaking free from the soldiers. As a hero, the king couldn't execute him, but he would still make Changwen's actions public. Before leaving, Changhee threw all his silver coins on the ground. Jack grabbed his arm, but Changwen's gaze was cold as ice. Jack froze in place, watching helplessly as Changhee walked away. The weapon shop owner pulled Changhee into a nearby alley, intending to teach this scumbag a lesson, but upon seeing Changwen's eyes, he understood everything, and instead gave him a cloak as a gift. Changhee went on to vent his anger on some monsters, and later found a recycler to sell the remains of the balloon monster. The shop owner, having learned of Changwen's situation, decided to buy the remains at a ridiculously low price. However, Changhee revealed the monster beneath his cloak, which terrified the shop owner. He quickly agreed to buy the remains at a fair price, but what troubled Changhee was that his damage output was too low, making it difficult to level up. Recruiting companions was also not an option, since he had been falsely labeled as a scumbag. Just then, a mysterious old man appeared, claiming he could solve Changwen's problems.